Before we dive in, let me ask you this. What's one habit or mindset you've let go of that made a difference in your journey? Or maybe, what's one behavior you know is holding you back? Think about it as we explore this. You've already mastered some powerful lessons, but there's always more to learn on the journey to success. Here are 10 more things successful people never do. Essential insights that can take you to the next level. Ready? Let's go. 1. They never settle for mediocrity. Successful people don't aim for good enough. They're always striving for excellence in everything they do. Whether it's their work, relationships, or personal growth, they ask themselves, how can I make this even better? Settling means stagnation, and stagnation is the enemy of success. They set high standards not just for outcomes, but for effort, knowing that excellence comes from consistency. Mediocrity is often the result of complacency, so successful people stay hungry, even after achieving big wins. They regularly evaluate their progress and set new, higher benchmarks. Success for them isn't a destination, it's a lifelong pursuit. They surround themselves with people who challenge them and push them to be better. By striving for more, they inspire others to do the same. They celebrate milestones, but never stop asking, what's next? 2. They never compare their journey to others. Comparison is a thief of joy and progress. Successful people focus on their own journey, knowing that everyone has a unique path. Instead of asking, why am I not where they are? They ask, how can I become the best version of myself? They understand that comparison leads to envy, self-doubt, and unnecessary pressure. They measure their progress against their own goals, not someone else's timeline. Celebrating others' successes doesn't diminish their own. It builds a community of inspiration and mutual support. They embrace the idea that success is abundant and there's enough for everyone. When tempted to compare, they remind themselves of their unique strengths and experiences. Every journey has its own challenges, and they use others' successes as motivation, not as a measuring stick. They focus on gratitude for their own achievements and growth, finding fulfillment in their personal progress. 3. They never let perfectionism hold them back. Perfectionism is often disguised as high standards, but it's really a form of procrastination. Successful people don't wait for the perfect time or perfect product. They start, refine, and improve along the way. They embrace the mantra, done is better than perfect. They understand that progress, not perfection, is what creates results. Perfectionism often leads to analysis paralysis, so they take action even when conditions aren't ideal. They trust that learning and adjustments will come from experience, not from overthinking. By starting imperfectly, they gain momentum and uncover opportunities they wouldn't have seen otherwise. They let go of the fear of judgment, knowing that no one achieves greatness without making mistakes. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings them closer to their goals. They focus on continuous improvement, not unattainable flawlessness. 4. They never allow failure to define them. For successful people, failure isn't the end. It's just a stepping stone. They see every failure as feedback and use it to course correct. They never say, I failed. Instead, they say, I learned. This mindset turns setbacks into comebacks and keeps them moving forward. They reframe failure as an opportunity to grow, analyzing what went wrong and how to improve. Failure teaches them resilience and creativity, pushing them to think outside the box. They share their failures openly, inspiring others to see challenges as part of the process. Instead of dwelling on what didn't work, they focus on the lessons that prepare them for the next attempt. They understand that failure is temporary, but giving up is permanent. By normalizing failure, they remove the stigma and free themselves to take more risks. Every failure becomes a badge of honor in their pursuit of success. 5. They never neglect their health. What's the point of success if you're too unhealthy to enjoy it. Successful people prioritize their physical and mental health. They don't sacrifice sleep, skip meals, or ignore stress. They know that success requires energy, focus, and resilience, and that comes from a healthy body and mind. They schedule workouts like meetings, making fitness a non-negotiable part of their routine. They pay attention to their nutrition, understanding that food fuels performance. Mental health is equally important. They practice mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to stay balanced. They seek help when needed, knowing that asking for support is a strength, not a weakness. Regular checkups and preventive care are part of their success strategy. They understand that a clear mind and strong body are the foundation of sustained achievement. By taking care of themselves, they ensure they're always operating at their best. 6. They never say yes to everything. Successful people understand the power of no. They don't spread themselves too thin by taking on every opportunity, project, or request. They evaluate every decision by asking, does this align with my goals and values? Saying no to distractions allows them to say yes to what truly matters. They understand that time is finite and must be protected. They set clear boundaries, ensuring they have time for their priorities. They're not afraid to disappoint others if it means staying true to their purpose. Saying no is a way of honoring their commitments and maintaining focus. They delegate tasks that don't require their expertise, trusting others to contribute. By being selective, they maintain their energy and avoid burnout. They see every no as a step toward their bigger yes, keeping them on track. 7. They never stop building relationships. Success is never a solo journey. Successful people consistently nurture their networks, build genuine connections, and give as much as they receive. They never burn bridges because they know the value of relationships in creating opportunities and support systems. They prioritize quality over quantity, focusing on meaningful connections. Networking isn't about transactions, it's about building trust and mutual respect. They regularly check in with their mentors, peers, and colleagues, offering value and support. They celebrate others' successes, creating a culture of collaboration and positivity. By investing in their relationships, they create a strong foundation for long-term success. They're always open to meeting new people, knowing that every connection holds potential. Relationships are their safety net in tough times and their launch pad in moments of growth. 8. They never ignore their emotional intelligence. IQ might get your foot in the door, but emotional intelligence, EQ, helps you stay in the room. Successful people never underestimate the power of understanding, empathy, and self-awareness. They manage their emotions effectively and navigate interpersonal challenges with grace. They practice active listening, ensuring others feel heard and valued. They're aware of their triggers and work to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Emotional intelligence helps them build stronger teams and foster collaboration. They're not afraid to show vulnerability, knowing it builds trust and authenticity. By managing stress and staying composed, they make better decisions under pressure. They use their empathy to connect with others, understanding diverse perspectives. EQ gives them a competitive edge in leadership and communication, making them more effective in every area of life. 9. They never cling to outdated beliefs. The world is constantly evolving, and successful people evolve with it. They never hold on to beliefs, strategies, or habits that no longer serve them. They ask themselves, is this still working for me? If not, they're quick to adapt and innovate. They stay curious and open-minded, seeking new ways to improve. Change doesn't scare them. It excites them as an opportunity to grow. They regularly seek feedback, using it to challenge their assumptions. They embrace new technology and methods, staying ahead of the curve. By letting go of the old, they make room for the new. They understand that adaptability is a key ingredient in long-term success. They see every change as a chance to redefine their goals and strategies. 10. They never underestimate the power of consistency. Success isn't about grand gestures. It's about showing up every single day and committing to the process, no matter how mundane or challenging it might seem. Successful people don't rely on occasional bursts of effort. They focus on steady, intentional, and consistent action. They understand that greatness isn't built in a single day, but through a series of small, deliberate choices compounded over time. They know that small steps, taken consistently, have the power to lead to massive, life-changing results. Consistency builds trust, habits, and momentum. When motivation inevitably wanes, they rely on the systems and routines they've carefully crafted to keep them on track. They recognize that discipline is the engine of consistency, and they cultivate it daily by prioritizing actions that align with their goals, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. They track their progress meticulously, celebrating small wins as proof that they're on the right path. These celebrations, no matter how minor, act as fuel to keep their momentum alive. Successful people also guard their focus fiercely. They avoid distractions that can derail their flow, whether it's unnecessary tasks, unhelpful habits, or unproductive thoughts. Staying laser-focused on their goals, they break their big ambitions into smaller, manageable tasks, which they tackle one step at a time. They understand that consistency isn't glamorous, but it is transformative. Most importantly, they believe in the power of the compound effect. They trust that the seemingly insignificant actions they take each day will multiply into extraordinary outcomes over time. By showing up day after day, they turn ordinary effort into extraordinary success. Consistency becomes their superpower, setting them apart from those who only act sporadically or when inspiration strikes. They live by the mantra, every day counts, because small actions done consistently create monumental results. Now take a moment to reflect. Which of these things do you need to eliminate from your life? Success isn't just about what you do, it's about what you choose not to do. Start making those choices today and watch your life transform. Which point resonates with you the most? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.